Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I know this is a time we've all been waiting for, the Tiger Tales After Dark. What does this mean? Well, this basically means that I can say whatever the hell I want to. I'm not being controlled. I don't want to say controlled. I'm not being restricted by the FCC on what I can and can't say. Does not mean I'm going to go on some kind of Richard Pryor, George Carlin, Kevin Smith, Seth Rogen kind of F-bomb, just one word after another, because that's not the way I talk. But I may slip in a few bad words here and there. It happens. It's just the way I talk. But this would be a bit of a history lesson before, and a little bit of a rah-rah here thing. So, many of you don't know, I'm originally from Missouri, did not live in the state of Missouri for all of my life. I have watched Missouri from afar, even when I wasn't living in Missouri, and I was always a Mizzou fan, even when they sucked. And let's be honest here, for the older fans, you know that's been a lot, and that's been in a lot of different teams. And it's just unfortunate that that's the way things have gone, and it sucks. But that's not the truth anymore, and that's the amazing part of it all. I've said for a long time that my fandom has been 50% Michigan, 50% Mizzou. When I applied for colleges, I was accepted into both. Had friends and family that went to both. My father is a Mizzou alumni. I've got some great friends that are Michigan alumni. Just my ties to both schools are numerous, and it's just been a lot of fun. And it's been easier to be a Michigan fan in a lot of sports just because they've been good. And sometimes it's just, I go with what has been easy as a fan, and I said, yeah, sure, I'll be a Mizzou fan, or I'll be a Michigan fan because look at what their football team's doing, and this and that. And I've said, if you have a chance to go to the Big House for a football game, you should, because it's kind of cool to go to a stadium full of 110,000 people and, feel that kind of energy. But then something happened this year. I don't want to say it was one specific thing, and it sounds corny, but all those billboards or all the things that you say and all the ends of the Mizzou athletics videos, they always show that home thing, and the O is the state of Missouri. And I realized I'm home. This is home. And Michigan's been fun, but Mizzou is home. And if you look around the campus, it makes you feel like home. And if you look at the athletics, it's becoming a lot easier to become a Mizzou fan. Holy shit, look at everything. Wrestling team, top 5. You've got volleyball, who had, the SEC Coach of the Year. They went from jack shit last year to making the tournament this year in 1 year. Great job, girls. Hats off to you. That's awesome. Gymnastics, the girl had the perfect 10. That's incredible. Baseball. Unfortunately, baseball had a lot of injuries last year, and a lot of, but there's a lot of hope. There's a new manager. One of the assistant coaches is an ex-Mizzou manager. There's some hope going along in that sport. Basketball. Last year was great. This year, it's not going as great as we'd hoped, but we kind of knew it might happen because it's a little bit of a transition year. But next year, holy shit, we've got some studs coming in, and it's going to be awesome. Dennis Gates, I think, is going to be great for this program. And then we've got football. And son of a bitch, they have a program. They don't just have a couple, let's say a year here, a year there. So far, Drink's bad years haven't been great, but 6-6. Think about where with Odom. True son, I wish him the best at UNLV, but he just didn't work out here. Even Pinkel, he had 2007, but he didn't build on it. We had 2013. 2013 was fun. 2014, I feel like they kind of just fell into the SEC championship game, because if you just look back at the post-game conference when he found out that Georgia had lost, I think it was Georgia. It was when Georgia lost and they found out they were going to the SEC championship game in 2014. But we knew 2014 didn't feel like we had a shot like in 2013. And then we didn't build off that kind of success. We didn't have these huge recruiting classes. We didn't have, oh, wow, look at this guy coming in. Look at this guy coming in. Didn't feel like that. Drinkowitz, he has you feeling like that. And he hadn't done shit until this year. And the whole something to prove thing, and you can't kill us because we've already been dead. I'd run through a freaking wall for that guy. Holy crap, are you kidding me? And now you look at what he's bringing in. Holy shit, folks. I mean, it's amazing. It's an absolute, just, you don't get this. And the fact that they had 5 or 6 or 7 sellouts, I can't remember what it was. That's what you need to do. If you want the recruits, you got to go to the games, and selling out that stadium every time, that's awesome. So then you get a person like Desiree, who, God bless her, is making that, I think, hopefully bringing in more seats to that stadium to make it bigger. So you can get the more energy. But you don't do that. You can't do that. You can't even ask for that if you don't do what you did this year, Mizzou fans. And a lot of my fandom that has changed isn't just because all the sports are better. Yeah, that helps. But it's the fan base. I've had some shitty experience with some Mizzou fans. I've been very vocal about that. Unfortunately, the Mizzou fans I felt like that were going to the games were the shitty ones, the ones that had this air of entitlement, like they should be winning. And I'm like, you guys suck. You've always sucked. You've had a couple fluke times, but for the most part, you've sucked. Or you've been average at best. Average isn't going to cut it anymore, I don't think. And it's awesome to see. And I'm not saying Drinkwitz is the perfect coach and that we're never going to lose again, and 10-2, 11-2, you know, that's what we should expect every year. But damn, it's a lot of fun. And I hope you Mizzou fans realize that, because, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of ages, we're in the Cotton Bowl tonight against a team that I've despised for a long time. Even actually before I was a Michigan fan, I couldn't stand the Ohio State and the Ohio State University. Hey, we're playing in the desert. Hey, dumbasses, Dallas is in a freaking desert. Holy shit, that should show you the kind of education you get at the Ohio State University. Gosh darn freaking morons. Anyways, but you can't downplay their football programs. Their football programs have been good. But the problem is that they dwell in the past. Yeah, they've won national championships in the past. They've done great things in the past. Mizzou is a program on the uptick. And that is much rather where I would be. Keep building. Keep succeeding. Keep winning. Keep fighting. This game is going to be a fight. It's going to be a knockdown, drag out. Whoever gets up the final time is going to win this game. And it is fun to see. And the fun thing is in years past, people have been like, who's this Mizzou team? Who are these guys? Oh, they're going to get stomped. And there's probably still people saying that based on Ohio State's history. Folks, this isn't about history. This is about the today. This is about the now. Mizzou's coming home 31-17 winners. I think it's going to be a hell of a game. I don't think there's going to be a lot of points scored because both defenses are really good. To you seniors that have stayed, thank you. Without you guys, this wouldn't be possible. I want you guys to go in there. I want you guys to kick Ohio State in the balls, thump them down, beat the shit out of them, and then win the game. because I don't like Ohio State. If Ohio State and KU played in the game, I'd want that stadium to just be flooded out and those guys stuck there for all eternity. That's what I would love to see. Not going to happen. Still love to see it. But beat the shit out of those Buckeyes. 'Cause, damn it, I can't stand them. Again, 31-17, that's my prediction. MIZ, boys, thank you for returning me home.